The Bellingen Shire of Mid-North Coast New South Wales is working towards a shift in values and practices to support our community in restoring balance at this time of ecological crisis. The Centre for Ecological Learning, a leader in environmental education, has been working for over a decade to bring about the changes needed in these challenging times. Inspired by the knowledge that climate resilience and cultural resilience are inseparable for a sustainable future, the Malaami Project was initiated through support and funding from Bellingen Shire Council's Community Climate Action Plan. Through collaboration with Gumbaynggirr custodians, the project launched over 2 days in March 2023 with a program that aimed to bring together First Nations culture and knowledge with community action.
Malaami means back to the origin. We have lived here for thousands and thousands of years, and the cultural knowledge that we hold within inside us and the land holds within inside it and the language, that needs to be brought back into this society today so that we can help each other thrive.
In Centre for Ecological Learning, we have long been working with community-based long-term planning. How can we get off the grid? How can we produce our own food? How can we deal with our own waste? How can we manage our own land? Obviously, the first place to start is with the Gumbaynggirr community because they've been here being resilient for, thousands and thousands of years.
The first day of the event involved learning from country through deep listening to Gumbaynggirr custodians.
Looking at collaboration, looking at coming back to Indigenous knowledges as part of ongoing management of country with lots of things that are happening within the Bellingen Valley, whether it's forestry, whether it's managing water in our river systems, how can we include Indigenous knowledges as part of that broader process moving forward.
We said, right, we'll get some speakers, custodians of the Bellingen Valley, and we need to be inclusive of everyone. If we want to make things work for the betterment of our homeland and have Aboriginal people or Gumbaynggirr people have a part and a say in what goes on in this area, this is a beautiful, beautiful start towards having that say and walking together.
We know for a fact that colonialism is the driving force of climate change. And so the first thing we need to do as environmentalists is decolonize ourselves.
The Malaami launch showed that there is a strong desire in our community to learn from country and its custodians.
For Aboriginal people in Gumbaynggirr country, we go on this notion of being ecocentric, which makes you level with every other living form in that paradigm, and in that system.
Taking it a little bit easy on the land is the way we need to sort of look at these things, It doesn't need to be walled off, but just having some respect for it as an entity, as a thing that lives, breathes and grows.
Our old people practice whole community sort of approaches to problem solving.
We were taught culturally, and a big thing was working together with the community to move forward.
We do have that respect for our land, and we want to teach that respect for our land so that everyone can feel the same connection to it. Like, not just Gumbaynggirr people, but all people.
We really want to show the knowledge that we still have within community to add fire to country and manage fire on country, and it's about being given a chance.
Informed by learning from country, Day 2 of the event was a community engagement workshop that saw participants create a vision for a sustainable shire.
There was a lot of interest in the cultural burning and other land management.
One was support local food. So that came from refuse plastics, refuse capitalism, refuse lots of things.
Land sharing forum around people living in shared environments.
A community organising network matrix of connectivity with all of the projects that are happening and all of the projects that want to be happening.
The Malaami Project is continuing to work towards environmental and cultural change through education and actions that take us back to the origins.
I'm hoping that what we'll see is more Gumbaynggirr people included in land management practices, in discussions at higher level around about how we're managing the Bellingen Valley.
I really want to see the Bellingen Shire as a model shire for how we can do this, and then become a model for the rest of this country.
We stand together.
Thanks, guys.